There is a power within you that shapes your world, not outside, not in them, within you. And when your mind becomes obsessed with a specific person, you hand over that power. You trade your peace, your control, your creativity for obsession, for longing, for waiting. But you were not born to chase. You were born to create. So let me tell you something most won't. You don't need them. What you truly crave is not their presence, but the way you believe you'd feel if they were yours. Love, safety, certainty, connection. But here's the secret: those feelings don't come from them. They come from you, and you can awaken them now. Every time you dwell on them, wonder what they're doing, stalk their social media, replay the conversations, you are reinforcing lack. You're declaring to your subconscious, I do not have, and your world reflects that declaration like a mirror. What you continue to obsess over, you push away, because obsession is the energy of need, and need is the energy of emptiness. So how do you stop thinking about your specific person? You become what you thought they gave you. You wanted their love? Then love yourself so deeply, so completely, that your soul forgets what it felt like to chase. You wanted their attention? Then pour attention into your own life, build something beautiful that commands attention without asking for it. You wanted to be chosen? Choose yourself in 1,000 ways each day. Choose your peace. Choose your power. You're not running from them, you're returning to you. You see, imagination is not fantasy, it's creation. And if your mind keeps replaying a person, it's because you've unknowingly given them the script to your life. Take it back. Rewrite the story. You don't need to burn bridges or suppress feelings. You only need to shift your inner state. Picture yourself already fulfilled, not hoping, not waiting, but living. If you were already the version of yourself who felt complete, powerful, magnetic, how would you move? What would you do today? Do that. Because here's the truth. When you embody the feeling you thought only they could give you, you free them. And more importantly, you free yourself. That's when the chase ends. That's when the magnetism begins. That's when your life takes off. Do not think about your specific person. Become the person that your soul was truly chasing all along. And watch what happens. When you keep attaching your happiness to another person, you overlook the truth that the creative power of your life is not outside of you, it's inside. No one else is responsible for your fulfillment. You are not a beggar for love or attention. You are a generator of it. The more you look outward, the more your inner world becomes empty. You must recognize that your mind, your thoughts, and your feelings are the roots of what shows up around you. That specific person cannot complete you. They were never meant to. You were whole long before they appeared. Their presence simply reflected a part of yourself that you had forgotten. Take your energy back. See yourself as the source. Feel yourself reclaiming that divine responsibility. You are not a servant to their absence. You are the master of your emotional kingdom. There's no need to reach for them when you already have the power to rise. Everything begins within. And once you realize that, you will stop trying to control the outer and focus on becoming the inner force that moves the world around you. When your mind loops over their name, their messages, their smile, you are not loving them, you are abandoning yourself. The more time you spend analyzing their behavior, the less time you invest in your healing. You stop growing, you stop evolving, you sit in a space that no longer serves you. And while you are waiting on a text, your destiny is waiting on you. There is no victory in constantly wondering where they are, what they're doing, or why they haven't called. That cycle is a trap. It convinces you that obsession is love, when really it's self-neglect. Your life is too precious to waste chasing someone who isn't chasing you. The path back to your center begins when you stop giving them all the space in your mind. Every moment you think of them as a moment you could be building yourself. Choose yourself instead. Speak to your soul. Water your dreams. and realize the version of you who loves deeply deserves that same love from within. Often, what you want from a person isn't actually them, it's the emotion you think their presence will give you. We believe they'll make us feel safe, loved, seen, and valued. But what if those feelings were never dependent on anyone else? What if they were always within your reach, waiting to be unlocked from the inside? The person isn't the magic, the state of being you associate with them is. You can experience joy, peace, passion, and connection without needing another human to trigger it. That is your true power. You've mistaken the mirror for the source. Don't chase the mirror. Instead, embody the feelings now. Act as if the love you want is already flowing through you. Walk with the confidence that it already exists within. No one else is the gatekeeper of your emotional state. You are the cause of what you feel. And when you realize that, you stop longing for others to bring you what you were born to create for yourself. Every time you dwell in thoughts of what you don't have, you send a message to your subconscious that you are incomplete. That message becomes your dominant vibration. And life, being a mirror, simply reflects back what you continue to affirm. Obsessive thoughts are repetitive affirmations of lack. You must become intentional with your mental diet. If you focus on what's missing, you create more emptiness. If you focus on fulfillment, you invite abundance. You cannot expect peace while nurturing worry. You cannot attract love while breathing in desperation. You are always creating, whether consciously or not. So why not create from a place of knowing you are already whole? The more you fixate on their absence, the more you rehearse it into reality. Your thoughts are sacred tools. Use them to build, not break. Speak to yourself with the kindness you seek from others. You are not waiting for them, you are waking up to you. That is the foundation of transformation. Chasing something only pushes it further away. Energetically, when you are in a state of need, you emit a signal of lack. That vibration repels what you think you desire. You don't chase what you already believe belongs to you. You welcome it, you receive it. And if it doesn't come, you stay whole anyway. The act of chasing confirms that you believe you are without. And when your belief is rooted in lack, the world can only reflect that back. Instead, step into the version of you who knows their worth. The one who doesn't plead, doesn't wait, doesn't shrink. The version of you that radiates certainty and security. Because the truth is, you do not need to force what aligns. And anything that requires constant pursuit is probably not for you. Let go of the chase. It doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you start choosing yourself. And in that space of calm confidence, life begins to respond with miracles. Shift your focus from the person to the state you want to live in. That's where the magic lies. You want joy, live in joy. You want connection, live as if you are already connected to your highest self. Stop tying your emotions to another human being. Instead, tie them to your desired state. The person was only a symbol, a signpost, never the destination. When you prioritize the feeling over the form, you begin to attract with ease. Don't ask, when will they love me? Ask, how can I feel more love now? Don't wait for external validation, generate internal elevation. Your inner world must become your sanctuary. There is no true manifestation without a shift in your identity. Step into the state that reflects your ideal life. Breathe it, dress it. Let your energy announce who you are without saying a word. That's how you stop needing them, by becoming who you thought you needed them to be for you. Loving yourself isn't about spa days or affirmations alone. It's about removing the emotional debt you've accumulated by giving your power to someone else. When you pour your love, attention, and energy into someone who isn't reciprocating, you create imbalance. Self-love corrects that imbalance. It reminds you that your time is valuable, your peace is priceless, your energy is sacred, and you must protect it as fiercely as you protected others. When you love yourself deeply, obsession dissolves. You stop looking for someone to save you. You stop needing to be chosen. You already know you're enough. This kind of love cannot be faked. It must be cultivated in quiet moments, in honest reflections, in bold decisions. The more you choose yourself, the less you tolerate what drains you. You become the person you used to seek, and the world responds in kind because the universe mirrors your self-concept. Be the love you crave and you'll never chase again. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Every thought is a seed. When you constantly water the thoughts about a specific person, you grow the weeds of attachment and delay. But when you withdraw that attention and invest it in your purpose, your growth, and your peace, you bloom. Energy is not infinite. You cannot give it all away to memories, to what ifs, and still expect to thrive. Redirect it, reclaim it. The moment you stop focusing on them, the moment you begin focusing on what lights you up, your reality shifts. You become magnetic to more than just them. You become magnetic to life. You become too busy glowing to chase, too fulfilled to obsess. Attention is sacred. It is the tool of creation, and you must guard it like treasure, because what you feed with attention becomes real, and what you starve of attention fades. Choose wisely. Focus inward. That's where the power has always been. Your mind does not distinguish between what is imagined and what is real. It only responds to what you repeatedly affirm. When you obsessively picture them, replay conversations, fantasize about being with them, you are scripting a play in which your happiness depends on their presence. But you can write a new script, one where you are the main character, not the supporting role. One where you hold the pen and decide the plot. Imagination isn't a toy, it's the engine of your destiny. And if you continue to imagine yourself in lack, your life will follow. Begin to imagine a reality where you are complete, where love finds you effortlessly, where you walk through your days with peace, confidence, and grace. See it, feel it, accept it. Your subconscious doesn't care if it's true, it only cares if it's really. So repeat it until it becomes your truth. You're not escaping reality, you're shaping it from the inside out. Letting go doesn't mean you're weak or bitter. It means you are wise enough to stop bleeding for someone who doesn't see your worth. It means you are choosing your peace over your pain. You're not running, you're rising. You're not giving up, you're growing up. Every ending is a beginning in disguise. And sometimes the best thing you can do for your soul is to close a chapter with grace. Detachment isn't cold, it's courageous. It says, I will not suffer in the name of love. It says, I deserve better than uncertainty. Letting go is a declaration to the universe that you trust what's ahead more than what's behind. And in that decision, you create space for what is truly meant for you. So don't resist the release. Embrace it. Thank them for the lesson. And walk forward knowing that the story you're about to write will be far more beautiful than the one you're leaving behind. You're not missing them, you're missing how you felt when you were with them. You're missing the validation, the affection, the illusion of safety. But understand this, those feelings were always created within you. They didn't give you anything you didn't already have, they just awakened it temporarily. And now that they're gone, you believe you lost something, but you haven't. You still have access to all of it. That sense of joy, of being seen, of feeling alive, it came from your response to their presence, not their presence itself. And that means you can ignite those same feelings again on your own. The moment you realize this, the hold they have over you loosens. You reconnect to yourself, and you reclaim what you thought you lost. There's no heartbreak that self-connection cannot heal. Instead of mourning them, resurrect you, the real you, the whole you, the one that was never dependent, the one that can create emotional magic even in solitude. The more you embody fullness, the less you crave from others. Most people are seeking someone to fill their inner void, But when you become fulfilled, your energy changes. You no longer chase, impress, or beg. You attract. You carry a silent confidence, a deep sense of self-respect that cannot be faked. And people feel that. They sense when someone is whole. This is why you must build your life so beautifully that no one becomes your only source of happiness. Let your goals excite you. Let your mornings have purpose. Let your nights feel peaceful. Be so grounded in your identity that love becomes an addition, not a necessity. And from that place, you stop needing them to choose you. You've already chosen yourself. That is when your power returns. That is when your worth speaks louder than words. And that is when the universe mirrors that truth in ways you never expected. Not because you were chasing, but because you were becoming. Stillness is a secret weapon in a noisy world. When you go silent, not out of manipulation, but out of mastery, you shift the dynamic. You no longer react, you no longer beg, you allow space. And in that space, you heal. Silence isn't absence, it's presence without performance. It's the calm after the storm, the breath between the noise. It is in silence that your true self speaks. And when you stop responding to the things that once triggered you, you gain control over your reality. You stop being a puppet to someone else's inconsistency. You become the observer, the one who doesn't chase closure because you are the closure. Stillness allows you to hear your intuition, to recharge your energy, to stand tall in the face of uncertainty. It shows the world that your love doesn't come at the cost of your dignity. And that kind of quiet strength is magnetic. Let your silence say what words never could. You were never meant to be a side character in your own story. And yet, when you give all your energy to another person, you slowly fade into the background of your own life. Stop waiting for them to show up. Show up for yourself. Take the pen back. Rewrite the narrative. You are not the one who waits by the phone. You are not the one who scrolls endlessly hoping for a sign. You are the one who rises, who moves, who transforms. Begin to see yourself as the center of your universe, not out of arrogance, but out of truth. Your time is sacred. Your mind is valuable. Your heart is irreplaceable. Let your actions reflect that truth. Take up space. Speak your needs. Set new standards. The one who walks away from what no longer serves them is not weak, they are powerful beyond measure. Write a story worth reading. One where your worth is never questioned and your light is never dimmed for someone else's comfort. You kept looking for them when all along you were supposed to find yourself. That version of you who doesn't beg, who doesn't chase, who doesn't shrink to fit into someone else's world. That version of you who walks with clarity, who smiles without needing approval, who creates joy instead of waiting for it. You thought they were the missing piece, but you were only missing your own reflection, distorted by doubt, clouded by longing. It's time to see yourself clearly again. You don't need permission to rise. You don't need their love to feel lovable. You already are. The one you're looking for, the one who knows peace, purpose, and power, that's you. Step into that role. Stop rehearsing pain. Start practicing power. You are not the echo of someone else's decisions. You are the voice of your own becoming. And once you become who you were always meant to be, you'll realize you were never missing them. You were missing you.